What's up, everybody? It's the After Show, but later, episode number 127. This week, there was a lot of shit going on. Covino and Rich had some pre-recorded shit that kind of made some people happy, some people not. Rich is out of town. Fucking Spot sat in on Cinco de Mayo with his little fucking sombrero. We have a lot of shit to do because we have lives. So, El Cucuy, do you have anywhere you want to get started? Because if not, I have a shit ton of things to go through.
I do too. I'm gonna let you go first, but I'll tell you what, this show's gonna be heat. We got some fucking heat.
I have, Doug. I have more notes probably on this for this week than I've had in a long time, and fucking
let's rapid fire.
It's all good. Okay, Doug. What do you think? I don't want to piss some people
That's a
off.
new segment because you know what, bro? Half the time I don't get to all my notes, and maybe sometimes some of the shit that I didn't think was important that I didn't choose to get to, maybe the audience or me and you, when we actually discuss it together, it might come out different. So let's just rapid fire the shit that we derailed Davis on.
All right.
And fucking, we'll get derailed, but.
All right. So real quick, what do you think? I think if any of us would be guilty of this, it would more likely be me, but it's not. I'm not fucking guilty of this, but I'm just saying, Doug, how often do you use the word fucking cute? Rich and Spot were fucking this week. Rich and Spot were fucking over here being like, they wanted to defend the word cute and talk about how fucking they use it and this. And Rich was like, well, that's just who I am and all this bullshit.
No, that's who you became. Because, they've been on the radio for how many years? Let's go back to the 06, 07, 08 Rich Davis. And when he was at the Maxim parties, he wasn't using the word cute. Unless it was with a puppy or a kid, like Covino said.
Somebody mentioned that. They were like, because Rich was like, oh, I've always used it. And somebody was like, you didn't use that shit back in like 05. And no, Doug, I've listened to hours upon hours, as you have, as a lot of our listeners have, of Covino and Rich. And this shit is in the last, I would say 3 years, maybe. What it could be is for Rich and Rich's case.
I know what it is.
What is it? Tell me what you think it is.
I just think that's just when she went from the tip to the knuckle. Once she stuck it all the way into the knuckle, he thinks everything's cute.
When she was just kind of going around,
when she was just giving the little flag of bloop, he wasn't saying that shit.
And that's why you gotta watch the video. So if you're listening to us, you gotta watch it to see what we're actually doing there. But
and it wasn't even when she went to the knuckle for the first time. It was when she went to the knuckle for the first time when he was on gummies.
Yep, I think that's it. But what? Okay, well, if that's true, then what's the fucking excuse for Spot? You think it was the same thing?
He's always been suspect, bro. You don't need no excuse.
That's very true. There was
that's Mr. Tuesday himself.
Okay, but the thing, do you remember what started this whole conversation?
Covino said that Rich was saying cute too much.
No. What happened was actually where it stemmed from was Muhammad Ali's grandson fought this past weekend, and not the one we're currently in because today's Sunday. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day, Mom. Shout out to my mom, kids' mom.
Shout out to my fiance, happy Mother's Day. Shout out to my mom, happy Mother's Day, and all the other mommies out there.
Shout out to Augustina holding it down. She got a rough job, and she got some good kids.
But like I was saying last weekend, Muhammad Ali's grandson was fighting. And he has a tattoo on his arm that has boxing gloves, and on it there's a butterfly, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right? Yeah. And Spot said, "Oh, that's cute." And to me, to say a dude's tattoo, Doug, can you imagine telling any of your fucking homies that his tattoos are cute? I mean, Doug, before I could get the ute out, I would get a fucking elbow to the fucking dome. How do you say fucking that shit's cute? Somebody's tattoo is cute. I understand where fucking Spot was coming from as far as like what he meant. Like, oh, that's very thoughtful. That's cool. But to say that shit's cute, come on, dog. You're a fucking grown-ass man.
Why not just say that's a nice butterfly? Hey, I like his tat. You can even get as far as saying, you know what? That tattoo fits him. I like his tat. Hey, but when you start saying
that's cute, Doug, that's almost honestly, and I know fucking Spot doesn't mean it condescending, but it could sound very condescending if you were telling somebody, if they're like, hey bro, look at this new fucking tattoo, fucking rock on, and you're like, oh, I like that tattoo, that's cute. Cute, dog.
Hey, bro. That's real cute, bro.
That's real cute, dog.
Yeah.
Real cute. You're gonna get a real fucking fast fucking elbow to the fucking dome, or I don't know, dog. Just saying somebody's tattoo is cute.
So according to the old Google, bro, the definition of cute is attractive in a pretty or an endearing way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, Spot, what his intentions were, but number one, the message is always in the receiver. Mm-hmm. Number two, you can't argue the definition of something. And when you're commenting on a tattoo on another man, if you're not suspect, cute means attractive in a pretty or endearing way, like a cute kitten. That's the example they gave. And you know what? If I remember right, bro, when I was listening to that, didn't Covino say that it's only applicable when it's talking about like pets or kids?
Yeah, Doug.
That's the example the dictionary gave, bro.
Exactly, Doug. If it's reserved for a puppy, right? You reserve that word for a puppy. Oh, that's a cute puppy, right? Or
hopefully it's a female dog.
And or you see a little kid, she's got a little bow in her hair. You're like, oh, that's cute. That's about as far as I think it would go. And you know what? Actually, I need to shout out one of my fucking homies because I was set straight by this back in the day. I forgot about this. I actually put it in the end show chat. That's why I remember. And I remember I was talking about some chick, right? And I wasn't like, oh, this is a bad bitch. She's a fucking dime. I didn't say any of that shit. I had said she was cute. And my homie called me out. And he's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? She's cute? And I was like, yeah, Doug, like, because she was pretty fucking dope, right?
And I can see that like, back in the day. Like, I probably used that like under the age of 18 towards girls.
Yeah. Well, I was probably like 16 or 17, you know? But even then, man, my friend corrected me and was like, bro.
Well, shout out to that dude.
And it was one of my close buddies. I can't remember which one it is, so I don't want to give credit to the wrong person. But yeah, I was like, you know what? You're fucking right.
Well, they need a high five and a low five because that's,
you know what I'm saying. But you know what though, Doug? This reminds me of like kind of like sometimes where, you know how like you're very similar to Covino in the way where you guys are very. You have your shit you dig. You dig your fucking, NorCal fucking rap and shit. And Covino digs his rock, right? And when Covino was growing up, he said like his uncle fucking Joe would tell him when shit was fucking corny. That's why Covino spends a lot of time saying, hey, this is fucking cool. If I say it's cool, it's because I fucking really feel it's cool. But if it's corny, I'm gonna fucking tell you, right? Well, Doug, if I wouldn't have had my homie call me out and be like, hey, bro, what the fuck are you saying? I would have been like fucking.
And that's what homies are supposed to do, bro. Like
they're supposed to help.
They're not supposed to terrorize you, but they gotta help you out.
Come on now. They're like just like Doug, they're fucking they could be like, hey, that's cool that you're into that shit. But hey, it's probably not the coolest thing to be fucking, saying that shit to the public and shit, or fucking putting that shit on blast. Hey, you know what? If you like wearing fucking flip-flops, cool. But just don't be telling nobody about it,
Same with Crocs. Shut the fuck up. But but you know what? Like to have Covino's back even more, like shout out Covino, but not just because I'm cool with the dude, but I do remember Rich saying that shit for the last year or two for sure, and maybe even longer. And I think that it's corny every time he's saying it. I think Cheeseball McFucking Cheeserton every time. I think fucking Alan fucking Thick Side Poof, fucking Captain fucking Cheesemo, Social Butterfly.
I think, Doug, you know what? I think I think let's fucking tie that shit and put a little bow on that bitch.
Yeah, we got other shit to get to. Rich can't get the whole show, bro.
All right, cute. What else you got, Doug?
What else I got? Yeah, it's cute. What about fucking Derail Davis, bro? Did you hear when they called him fucking Derail Davis?
Derail. I'm sure I did, but remind me. Come on, learn me something right here.
I forgot, but Rich is always interrupted. Like he's never letting Covino fucking finish his points, and I'm like, fuck, man. I think I'm guilty of that. I'm the Rich Davis on this show when it comes to Derail.
Whatever. I do notice it from time to time where Rich is jumping in, but to be honest, I hear Derail Davis, but I kind of feel like they all do it. So that's just you know what?
Well, Spot does it for sure too.
This is going to be homework for me. What I'll do is I'll listen more closely next week. So I'll listen more closely to see.
Then you know what? Then do me a favor if you're going to do that. Also do a word count.
A word, Doug. You remember last time?
Because if you got more words in me, then I'm justified.
Fucking. Yeah, I don't. I tried to do a word count. Do you remember that one time?
Absolutely.
I still have that.
I'm still waiting to see the results, bro. That was about 8 months ago. I'm still waiting.
Doug, actually, it was 11 months ago. You know why? It was June 23rd of last year. And that's how I know, because whenever I'm going to do my little count, because once in a while I'll get a fucking hair up my ass and I'm like, all right, let me get back and work on this project.
Just one or what?
Yeah, just get one hair up my ass, right? And I'll just get, you know what? Let me go ahead and fucking work on that. Let me work on that count again. And I have to go back to June 23rd of last year. You know what? That should be my goal. By June 23rd of this year. No, June 23rd of this year, I'll have it done.
All right.
A word count for that Covino and Rich episode. And all right, go ahead.
And what?
No, I don't. I was just gonna jump onto another topic.
Handle it. What you got?
All right, so let me see.
Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
All right, fucking. What's your etiquette when it comes to sending memes and shit? Are you gonna send shit to your homie because it reminds you of him? Because Covino and Rich's take was, if I send you a meme, like I send you a fucking meme about Mac Dre, right? Okay. Chances are, if I'm sending El Kakui a fucking Mac Dre meme, chances are he's fucking seen it. So what's the etiquette? Do you still send it anyway? Do you say, hey bro, you might have seen this shit, but I still thought it was funny, you know? Or do you fuck it? Because I mean, Spot was kind of throwing a little bitch fit this week talking about, oh, I fucking showed that to you, Rich, or I fucking this, or I've seen that already. So I mean,
you send it, bro, because the thing is that number one, if someone's taking time to think of you and send anything, right, they put some thought into you, and you obviously have a good relationship, and they feel comfortable with that. Yeah. Now, if they're harassing you or something, tell them, hey, bro, send me a couple, not fucking 100. I get it.
Yeah.
But no, dude. I mean, if you think it's something that you see something. What's it going to stop? Is it going to stop at TikTok? Is it going to stop at YouTube videos? Is it going to stop at memes? I mean, we all see it all, right? But sometimes we don't.
And you know what? I think when it comes to El Kakui, you have a good gauge of, I get maybe a handful of things a week from you where maybe it's a TikTok, maybe it's a fucking Snapchat, maybe it's a fucking meme, maybe it's a fucking, an Instagram reel or some shit.
Fucking voice memo.
It's something. So there's a handful of shit where you kind of change it up a little bit too. That's cool. And what I'll do is, because there's times where I could send something directly to whoever, right? A friend or whatever. But what I'll do sometimes is, if I go, you know what, there's a good chance this fool probably seen this shit, then I might even just put it in my fucking Instagram story or something. Because I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? Chances are he'll see it. He might get a kick out of it. But if not, somebody that sees it probably will. So that's the way I roll when it comes to memes and etiquette and shit.
But you know what, though, bro? When it comes to etiquette, have some etiquette to get etiquette, right? If someone took the time out of their day and they saw something and they thought of yo ass, right? That's special in itself, that they stopped what they were doing in a day to say, you know what? I found this funny. For whatever reason, it made me think of you, because it ain't like I find something funny and send it to all my fucking friends.
Yeah.
I might find
you'll
one
send
thing.
me like Arizona shit and like, so it's cool. Like I see what you're saying.
But I don't send you all the other shit. So the thing is, it's just like the shit that I send Mito usually ain't the same shit that I send Columbo, which definitely ain't the same shit that I send my chick, because she sends me, she got her own humor, and she's on this dude on fucking TikTok right now that she's always sending me, and he's all right. I don't think he's nearly as funny as she does, but whatever, bro. She sent it to me. If she thought of me in the moment for whatever reason, and she wanted to share something with me that she thought was funny, which laughter is the key to happiness, what kind of cocksucker gets mad?
I feel you. 100%.
Life's too short for that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Someone thought about your ass and tried to make you smile. Quit being a dick.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. What do you got? What's next on the fucking El Kakui note fucking chart?
Fucking Spot. I got two real quick because they connect. They tie in like a pair of shoelaces. All right. Spot being a bitch about a sugar-free creamer, bro.
I have that on here, Doug. It says Spot's the best, richest sugar.
It goes to what it ties into what I just told you, bro. That he had creamer to begin with. You don't get to be a guest in someone's fucking house, you spoiled bitch, and complain about the extras, which is creamer to begin with. You're lucky he didn't just have plain ass milk.
You know what though, Doug? The thing
fucking
is,
Keto Guido.
When it came to that, is that fucking Spot was like trying to see. This is what bothers me, right? I'm all for fucking everything for Spot getting in shape and fucking cool, but Doug, now he's Mr. fucking biceps and shit.
He's just
you know
fucking
what I'm saying?
demanding, bro.
Now he fucking is gonna tell Rich, oh well, if you have the sugar-free creamer, it's not as good for you as fucking having no creamer or some shit. Everything's gonna raise your blood sugar. Yeah,
which
shit,
he's right. He's right. He's right about that.
Yeah, look, he's right. He is right.
But bro,
however, what you're gonna do, because Rich said, his doctor said, hey, if you could find a sugar-free option, fucking go with that, right? Just like you told me, Doug. You said this like a week or two ago, that you know how you're doing your shit with your bike and you're doing your shit with whatever. And somebody told you, I think it might have been Scuba Steve, that was telling you about intermittent fasting, right? And you were like, listen, bro, if that shit works for you, then that works for you. What works for me works for me. So you shut the fuck up about my fucking diet regime, right? So I think the same should go for the sugar-free shit.
I lost 3 pounds in the last fucking 2 days doing shit my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no one's. If I want your shitty opinion, I'll ask for it.
100%, Doug.
And I think for me it goes deeper than that. Like, this conversation for me has already went way too far. To the stopping point for me was, listen here, you dumb son of a bitch. You were a guest in his house. You don't get to complain about the shit he has in it. And if you don't like it, you guys do a show together there 5 days a fucking week. Exactly. Bring your own fucking creamer.
Exactly, Doug. Bring your own shit.
Like, Sarah's going to get mad because you got a fucking 32-ounce fucking sugar-free creamer in the fridge? Get the fuck out of here.
I feel you 100%, Doug. So I'm glad you had that because it knocked off one for both of us.
I got a quick segue too. What about Top Jimmy? And do you plan your meals like Top Jimmy, or are you fucking spur of the moment fucking on the fly?
I'm fucking spur of the moment fly on the fucking fly McFly.
Me too,
Doug. I even told my girl, she went grocery shopping the other day, and I was like, listen, because Doug, she'll come back from the grocery store and she'll be like, listen, don't touch these. These are going to go with this. This is going to go with this. This is going to go with this. This is going to be this for dinner. I go, listen, when you go, just buy a gang of normal shit and we'll fucking throw it together as needed. I don't want to be told, hey, don't touch the fucking cucumbers because that's going to go in the fucking salad. Buy shit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fucking say, oh, I'm going to buy this, this, and this. And you know what I'm saying? No. Just go buy a gang of shit and fucking throw it in there and I'll figure it out.
Yeah, right? I don't like that shit neither and shit. Like, the only way I'm going to fucking, plan for a dinner is if I got a date. If someone's coming over that I haven't seen in a long time and I'm going to cook dinner, then yeah, I'm going to buy some T-bones or some ribeyes and some lobster tails and some shrimps, and I'll put those fuckers out the night before because I know I'm going to cook them the next day. But like, I already threw away 2 pounds of hamburger in the last 2 weeks because I told myself I was going to make spaghetti or hamburger helpers, and fucking I just get home and I'm lazy and I'm like, fuck that, I'm going to go buy Thai food instead.
Exactly. 100%. I feel you with that, Doug. So, you know what? Rich. Okay, no, that's not really cool. Oh, I have a quick one. Doug, did I ever talk about Covino? Did I ever talk about Covino's sister? And do you remember when his sister's employee sent her like a booty shot or whatever?
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, well, Covino's sister, Grace, right? She fucking one of her employees sent her a fucking like a booty shot and was like, hey, after they sent it, they were like, my bad, I was supposed to send that to my man. Like, oops, right? And I don't know if I ever told the story on here. If I did, well, fucking forgive me. I'm gonna repeat myself. But when that happened, my homie hit me up and he's like, bro, Covino's sister, because he didn't hear the whole story. Mm-hmm. He thought that booty, because they put the picture on,
he thought it was hers
on the episode, so he thought it was her, and he was like, bro, he's like, Covino's sister's fucking bad. And I was like, which one? And he was like, Grace. He's like, didn't you hear the fucking story about the booty pic and all this? And I was like, dog, I go, that wasn't her fucking ass, dog, that was her employee. And he was like, are you fucking serious? He's like, I was gonna say, fuck, man, I love Covino. He's but his sister's got a fucking dumpy. And I was like, dog,
dumper.
I was like, no, that wasn't his sister. So
pin the tail on the dump truck.
So yeah, I wrote, I don't know what made me think of that this week, but.
And I got to circle back because I read my Rich needs acute intervention. And you know what, bro? There was a point I forgot to make.
What's up?
They fucking made fun of his stupid ass side poofs for years and he never listened. But once he got a fade, he was happier than shit.
Exactly.
I don't see him fucking growing side poofs back anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And he 100%. Fucking took their advice on that. Your homie's looking out for you. Don't be stubborn, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see how it's different. You know what I mean?
What about, all right, you know what? I'll let you go. I just had one. So what do you have, Doug? What's the next one on your agenda?
Has Covino lost his fight, bro? Has he really lost his fight?
I had that here too.
Or is he just picking and choosing his battles like a wise man?
I think that's what's happening. And you know what? Actually, I wouldn't even say a wise man, but I would say a wise person. And this is why. You know, Covino had some shit happen in his life that, you know, that all of us fucking dread, right? If you've ever been in a relationship, if you've ever considered, you know, being a family and shit, there's always a chance that shit could go south. Nobody wants to go
me a couple times, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not the coolest fucking feeling, right? But you know what?
It sucks.
It made him really think about like little petty shit. He's like, you know what? If I'm gonna argue about something or whatever, it's really gonna be fucking worth it, right? You know, my mom told me this recently because, Doug, my mom used to be fucking feisty. Anybody that knows my mom is like, Doug, even going back to when she was hella young, she's a teenager and shit.
Yeah.
She might have fucking, you know, thrown fists and shit every once in a while, throwing hands whenever she had to. But I'm saying, like, even when she was an adult, there was like, it was more of, nah, fuck that. This shit ain't right. I'm going to fucking speak my mind, right? Whatever. So if there was something she saw wrong, she wanted to make it right, whatever. She felt she was being disrespected. Boom. You know what, though? But after fucking my dad passed away, this is 10 years ago now, she kind of changed a little bit where she was kind of like, fucking, is all this shit like really fucking worth it? Like, you could be gone tomorrow, basically, right? So, you know what? If I'm gonna get that fucking worked up about something, dog, if I'm really gonna
be worth it,
it's gotta be fucking worth it. So she was like, you know, you really gotta choose your battles. Like, you can't just fucking, you know, be up and crazy about every little thing. Make sure it's really fucking worth it if you're gonna give that much of yourself to this person that you're arguing with or whatever, right? You're giving your fucking time, a limited amount of time you have on this
not
earth.
Even just time, you're giving energy.
Exactly.
That shit is fucking mentally draining, bro.
100%, dog. I think that's definitely, I think as we get older, some of us realize that sooner than others. And I think that's definitely something that I've even bitten my tongue, you know, a few times where somebody will say something or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, is that really that big of a deal? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like it or not, when you get into a nasty ass fight with somebody, I don't care if it's your best friend, it's your lady, or it's a family member, you leave part of your soul in that fight, dude. Either you done did something that you regret, or they said some shit that really hurt your ass. And like, I don't know, man. As I get older and shit, that shit got to be worth it. And if it ever came down to that, I don't want to have to leave part of my soul. Like, you know, I don't, because I remember one time a wise person told me that if your fucking reaction is worse than the initial action, no one is even fucking paying attention anymore.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And so the thing is, you know, if me and you, Daniel, are drinking beer and you say something that pisses me off and I punch you in the nose, right? And you turn around and shoot me in the head, no one's really going to give a shit that I punched you in the nose.
100%, Doug. I couldn't have thought of a better example. That's,
you know what I'm saying?
Some G shit. So
you can't ever. You have to be in control of your emotions, where you're picking and choosing your battles, and that's not always easy. So for me, I don't want to do or say something I regret. So half the time, I won't even enter the argument unless it's something I'm extremely passionate about, because it's just not worth it.
I feel you. And you know what? Real quick, let's just do a little since we're running short on time right here. Real quick, let me see. The fight.
I think DJ's the best quick, but still. Keep talking about this real guy.
Hey Doug, all right, real quick. I just want to talk about how fucking I heard somebody talking about this on another podcast, and this is just, Doug, something that I how fucking cool. Do you remember, Doug, like the first couple of field trips that you had?
Yeah.
When there was like, when you started filling chicks and shit, right?
Yes.
And you're you know, 5th, 6th, 7th grade, whatever, and you guys are
Bro,
going on field
me
trips.
and Tip Dog got pulled. We went to Magic Mountain with the church, and coming back over the Grapevine, they had to pull the buses over and separate us onto 2 different buses because we were doing stuff with the chicks in the back we shouldn't have been.
Doug, isn't that like?
It was great.
I wonder, Doug, if there will ever be anything in life that brings me as much joy as like that kind of shit. Like, do you remember how fucking dope it was? How fucking dope to be like,
yep,
like this is fucking
getting knobbers under the bleachers, bro,
like,
or just
Doug,
in places you should
right now. Like, this is fucking, nothing can be fucking doper than this shit, you know? like you have the chick that you're digging, and she's like, you guys are sitting together on the bus,
and goes now all the way to the knuckle.
She fell asleep on your
now
fucking
you use
shoulder.
A word like cute,
Doug. She fell asleep on your shoulder, and you're like, fuck yeah, like this is my fucking.
This is cute.
This is my shit. This is fucking cute, dog. If somebody could take a picture of this shit, this shit is cute. But you got to think about it. Think about things in life that will give you, and are we too desensitized, Doug? With all the fucking media and shit we have today, with all the fucking everything we have going on in life, are we desensitized?
You know what? I was desensitized at a young age because fucking there's drama in the hood everywhere you look. You have to block some of that shit out, bro. You just won't make it. I've been desensitized. If I'm not hearing gunshots or seeing someone with a knife within 6 feet, I'm not scared.
I feel you 100%. So right here I have school field trips and fucking let me see.
Magic Mountain
field trips. Let me see. How dope when your chick was half asleep. What's up?
What about Covino? He got offended by someone telling him that he's getting better. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
You think he should be offended or no?
I don't know if I would say offended, but I could see why he's upset. Because like for us, like he has said about us, he's like, hey, I was listening on, whatever, he said it on the air. He's said it personally where he's like, hey, you guys are getting better. Or I've heard the after show belated, they're getting better, which makes perfect fucking sense, dog, because we're on episode 127. They do 127 episodes fucking last week. You know what I'm saying? So Doug, so they've been doing this shit fucking more than half my fucking life where they've been doing this shit.
And they've also been doing it in a professional setting, like in the Sirius studios with fucking stars and celebrities.
How long has fucking Covino been on Sirius XM? Fucking since like 02, 03? 20 fucking years at the top of the fucking top way you could do this shit. So honestly,
and before that it was fucking K-Rock.
If somebody fucking came and told me, hey, you know what, you're getting a little better, like I know they don't mean it maliciously, but it could be a little condescending, especially knowing that you've been doing this shit professionally for 20 years. I could see why he's fucking irritated. So
or I might even have popped up like, how am I getting better? I'm confused.
Yeah, give me some some exact fucking scenarios where you're seeing
some detail with that fucking feedback.
I feel you. Let me see. All right, Doug, we have about 3 more minutes tops. So we have about
plenty.
Okay, we have let me see.
For both parties, if you do it right.
Okay. Oh, what do you think about helping friends move and shit? At a grown ass age, are you still cool with helping friends move? Is it a pain in the ass? Do you do it? Do you not do it?
Oh, it depends who the friend is.
100%.
And I only do it if I absolutely have to because I know they have done it or would do it for me and they need help.
Yeah.
If it's someone that's got the means to hire a mover or whatnot, and they're just trying to be a cheapskate, quit. Listen here, you fucker. My Saturday's my Saturday too. You know what I mean? But if it's someone that got kicked out by their wife or someone that needs your help and you know they would have your back, like Tip Dog, he's probably helped me move 20 different times. Mm-hmm. If he called me tomorrow and said, hey, bro, can you come down Saturday to help me move? I'd be there Saturday to help him move. Now, if it was fucking Brendan, sorry, Brendan, wouldn't be there.
I don't know who the fuck Brendan is, but...
Riles, he's not helping me move shit. He's a good dude, and he's helped me in a lot of different ways. But if I say, hey, I need your help me to move, he's not showing up, bro.
Well, you know what? You make a good point. Depends on the person, depends on the situation, 100%. I have to agree with that because, like, I think about, like, my best friends and shit, dog. If my homie, I saw my homie Nico last weekend. I haven't seen him in fucking ever. One of my best friends. He's going to be one of my groomsmen in my wedding. Fucking homie, dog. It could be 2 years without me seeing him, but if he calls me up and it's like, hey, I'm gonna be moving, I'll be right there, right? But if it's gonna be Brandon, I'm not gonna help him, right? Or Brendan or whatever the fuck his name was.
No, hell no.
But all right, cool. I got maybe 1 or 2 more things.
But
quick.
Brendan's good for money, so if Brendan needed a loan, I'd loan him money because I know he'd pay me back.
Exactly.
So it's just it's the relationship. You have strengths with different people, and that's why I think that answer depends who it is.
I got one last thing real quick, and that's
Paisano's waiting for me, bro. I need to go get my fucking hair faded.
All right,
I got a 740 at Paisano's Barbershop in Lompoc. So Michael Miggs, if you want to smoke some weed, meet me there.
Homeless kids, dog. Let me see. The fucking kids nowadays are dressing like they're fucking homeless. Have you seen it? Have you fucking noticed it? I have. I work at a community college. Those kids dress like that. And we're down the street from a high school. Those kids are fucking dressing like that. Dog, it's 94 to fucking degrees or 100 degrees now. What's today? Today's high. It's not.
It's 100 degrees out there, dude.
It was like 97 or some shit. So yeah,
dude, it's 55 here.
Okay, well, good for you. Well, fucking 100 degrees, right? And these kids are walking around in oversized black fucking hoodies. Yeah, what the fuck are wrong with them, dog? They're fucking high, so fuck them.
Well,
kids.
It's not. I'll tell you what it is. They're the babies of the lazy kids after our generation, and so, oh shit, Paisano, I'm coming, bro.
All right, Doug. Well, you know what? Let's wrap this shit up.
All right, Trojan after or show, lifestyle.
We'll fucking. You got to go, fucking, Doug. I don't go anything.
Doug, I hope you don't buy your jimmies. So if you guys are listening, do not buy your rubbers. Weed test or pregnancy test at the Dollar Tree. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, and you know what? And if you're buying rubbers, you're a little bitch anyway, Doug. Who the fuck uses rubbers?
Yeah, be a man.
What is this? 1907?
Be a man.
After show, but later. We'll see you guys in episode number 128. El Kukui, have a good haircut. See you guys next week.
Later.
On the road to the riches, cause it's all about the paper. Now buckle up your seats and prepare for the journey. Let the music ease your soul. Grab a spliff and start burning. Relax with us and take a trip to the heavens and come and spend a day in the 757